welcome to Triple G Sports Replays. We are going to continue the 1979-1980 NHL season. It's November 4th. We're in Chicago, where the LA Kings will take on the Chicago Blackhawks. Los Angeles is tied for 4th in the NHL. They're 6-4-2 with 14 points. They are 5 points behind Buffalo, which is in first. Chicago, 5-3-3, 13 points. They are tied for 7th. And it's a battle of offense versus defense. LA has Simmer, Dion, and then Goring, who are playing lights out. Charlie Simmer, he's got 23 points in 12 games, puts him tied for 2nd in the NHL. He's 10th. He's tied for 5th with a +10 plus-minus rating. He's got 16 goals, puts him 1st. Dion's got 20 points, that's 6th in the NHL. His 12 assists are tied for 5th. And then looking at Chuck Goring, he has 19 points. That's tied for 7th. He's a +8 in the plus-minus, which is 9th, tied for 9th. And he's got 14 assists, which are 2nd. And that's going to be going against Tony Esposito. Esposito, 5-2-3, tied for 4th with 5 wins. His goals against, 2.31, is 3rd. His save percentage, 9.920, is 3rd. And he has played in 10 of the 11 games, so he's 3rd for minutes. So it's pretty much the LA offense against the Chicago goaltender. So we're going to play the first period, and time for the face-off. We're going to have Dion as a 4, going up against Ruskowski as a 3. So that'll be a 11 advantage right D. So Dion will win it, kicks it over to Palmer. LA working their way into the Chicago zone. Snake Eyes is a 1. That's going to be a shot on goal for Palmer. He's got a shot range of 12. Saved by Esposito. 35 is a 4. He will kick that out to his center, or excuse me, to his left wing, Bully. Chicago with the puck. 24 is a 9, and that's going to be a blocked shot. We got a block rating of 1-1, so it's going to be blocked by the right D, Palmer. The puck will skip into the crowd for a defensive face-off. And so that's 2 timings. We're a minute in, still 0-0. We're going to swap lines for both teams. We'll bring out second line, forwards, and the second pairing defenseman for both teams. Face off in the King's end. Goring will be facing off for the Kings. He will be going up against Kerr. 2-point advantage for Goring on the face-off rating. 10. Disadvantage left wing. Kerr will win it, kick it over to Marks. Chicago with the puck. 62 is an 8. And that will be shot on goal if their forecheck is above 11. They've got a forecheck of 3-4. That's 11. So Marks will get a shot on goal. His shot range 13. 52 saved by Graham. 34 is a 31. It's going to kick to the right wing. Preston, he will get a shot right away. He's got a range of 24. Saved by Graham. 31's a 5. He's going to kick it out to his right wing, Murphy. LA with the puck. 43 is a 29. He tries to pass, tipped on the pass, intercepted by lefty O'Connell. Chicago with the puck, working their way to the LA zone. 61 is a 28. He is knocked off the puck, picked up by the right wing, Murphy. LA with the puck, trying to transition out of the neutral zone. 34 is a 31. So that'd be a pass if we have a physical over 10. So 2, 4, 6, 7, 8. Nope. It's going to be intercepted by the lefty. So they're knocked off the puck. Lefty O'Connell will get it. That's going to be 4 timings, and we're going to have a change on the fly for Chicago. So Chicago is going to do a dump. 2. It's going to be picked up by the opposing center, Goring. Chicago changes the lines. LA will dump, and they will change as well on the fly. Bring out third lines. 3 is going to be picked up by the opposing right wing. And so, fresh skaters for both teams. Third lines, third pairing of defensemen. And we have Chicago with the puck. Higgins has it as they try to work their way into the LA zone. 13 is a 7. And let's see, defensively, 10. It's going to be shot on goal block +1. Well, we got a 1, 2, 3. So we need a 4 or better. It's a 3. Wait, we got to reroll. It's going to be a 3. It's going to be a reroll. A 2. So the shot's blocked. It's going to be blocked by the lefty Holt. Where's the puck end up? 7. It's smothered by the blocker for a defensive zone face-off. And so 6:30 left in the period, scoreless from Chicago. We're going to have St. Laurent face it off against Daigle. Laurent have a 1-point advantage on the face-off dot. 4 is disadvantage left D, so Daigle will get it, win the face-off, kick it over to Fox. Chicago with the puck in LA's end of the ice. 54 is a 32. Pass, physical 16. So do we have 16 for physical? Well, there's 8, 9, 10, 14. So no. It's going to be intercepted by the right wing, which is gold up. Well, timing sequence. And LA will have the puck working their way down. 66, that's going to be a, what I do with a 66 is we treat that as a breakaway. So Goldup's going to get a shot on net. 21's his range. 36, that will, is that in range? That's going to be close. Let me double check. We don't do that very often. And let's see. I gotta refresh my memory. I don't get those breakaways very often. So for a shootout, no. Let's see here. Where is that at? How far can we raise? I don't think we can raise it that high. Of course, now that I'm recording and I'm looking for it, I can't find it. And let's see, how high can we raise the sequence? Oh boy. I know in here it says somewhere how high to raise up for the breakaway. And I can't find it, so we're just going to not treat it as a breakaway. We're going to treat it as a shot on goal. And so it is not. It's going to be a save by Esposito. 51's a 3. He's going to kick it to his center. That's 3 timings. Chicago has the puck. 14 is a 30. And that'll be an icing for a defensive face-off down here in Chicago's zone. 4 timings. We're going to change lines. If someone can find, and the one puts in the comments, what's the amount, I know when I get done recording this, I'll go and look. But usually what I'll do is, if someone gets 66, gets boxcars, I will go and call it a breakaway and see if he can. I know you have to raise, but I can't remember the amount you can raise it. Is it 2? Is it a total of 12 higher? That'll put him still outside the range. But anyway, we're going to swap lines. First line and first pairings are going to come in for both teams. And so we're going to have face-off in Chicago's end of the ice. Dion will be facing off against Ruskowski. Dion's a 4, Ruskowski a 3, so LA has a 1-point advantage on the face-off. And they drop the puck. 4 will be disadvantaged lefty. Ruskowski will get it over to Doug Wilson. Chicago with the puck. 12 is a 25. His pass tipped. Picked up by right D. Howard. LA with the puck. 16 is a 28. He is knocked off the puck. Picked up by the right wing, Grant Mulvey. Chicago trying to work their way into the LA zone. 51 is a 1. Mulvey is going to get a shot on goal. He has a range of 26. That's on net. Can Graham make the save? 12 is a 25. No. Goal for Chicago. And the Blackhawks are on the board. It's 1-0. Chicago. So Mulvey will get the even strength goal for Chicago. Assists, let's see, 52. Chicago is a 1.72. So there will be 2 assists starting with the center. His assist rating is 43. Ruskowski will get an assist. Wilson has a 42 rating. No assist. Murray is a 33. Murray will get the other assist. Ruskowski has an even strength. Murray, even strength. Time of the goal, 55. Roll one more time. 21, 17, 13:47 left in the period. And we are going to swap lines. Pluses all the way around for Chicago. Minuses for LA. That top line, which has just been feasting on opponents, gets a minus on their rating. Chicago up 1-0. Second line pairings come out for both teams. It's going to be Goring versus Kerr in the face-off. Goring has a 2-point advantage. 10. Disadvantage left wing. Kerr will win it again. Kicks it 2 marks. Chicago has the puck. 13 is a 7. And defensively, that'll go up the line. So it's going to be shot block +1. So we have 2, 0. We need a shot block of 3. It is a 3, so the shot is blocked. The block is by Gibbs. Now then, where's the puck go? 10. Deflects to the lefty, so Gibbs will get the puck. LA trying to work their way up the zone. 56 is a 34, and that will be a penalty. So Gibbs will have a penalty for LA. What did he do? 63. Roughing. Time of the penalty. 13:27. And so Chicago will go on the power play. We're going to swap lines out. That first pairing will come back out for both teams for the kill and the power play. So LA has a power play rating of a +1, but Chicago has a penalty kill of -1. So a good power play, a good power kill, penalty kill, you're going to see no change above normal when it comes to shot ability. So face off in Chicago's into the zone. Dion versus Ruskowski. They drop the puck. 12. Disadvantage right D. Hold on here. So Ruskowski wins it, gets it over to Wilson. Chicago with the puck on the power play. 42 is a 5. That will be a shot on goal for Wilson. 13, make him 15. Save by Graham. 1 tries to kick it to the lefty. There is no lefty, so he will smother the puck. We'll have a face-off. All right. Face-off in the LA end. Dion versus Ruskowski. 4, disadvantage left D, so Ruskowski will win it. Kick it to Wilson. Chicago with the puck in the LA zone. 16 is a 28. It's going to be intercepted by the right wing Taylor. We are going to knock off Another timing minute, 1 minute left in the power play. Taylor with the puck on the penalty kill. 44's a 1. He is going to get a shot at a shorthanded goal. Range of 33. Just misses the range, saved by Esposito. 6 will be a defensive zone smother. And so that's going to be 3 timings. We got roughly 30 seconds left in the kill. We're going to swap lines one more time. And bring on that second unit. Which will be Jensen, Goring, and Murphy. Gibbs is antsy to get out of the box. And so face off in Chicago's end. Kerr versus Goring. And they drop the puck. 9 is disadvantaged center, so Kerr wins the face-off, gets control of the puck. They work their way into the LA zone on the penalty. 30 seconds left in the penalty kill. Power play, 32's a 26. It's going to be intercepted by the left wing Jensen, and the penalty is over. Gibbs comes back out. LA with the puck. 56 is a 4. And we have a rating of 16. They'll stay. So that 4 is going to be a shot on goal by Jensen. His shot rating's 20, range is 24. That's on net. Can Esposito stop it? 56-34. No, that's a goal. And so this game is tied 1-1. So Los Angeles sees Jensen with the goal. Even strength goal. 2 assists. Start with the center, Goring. That's a 36. Nope. Murphy, 24. Nope. Gibbs, 22. Nope. Hardy, 16. Nope. We'll go back around. Goring, 36. No. Murphy, 24. Murphy has one of the assists. Oh, we gotta check. Graham does not. He has an assist of 12. Nope. Gibson, 22. No. Hardy, 16. No. Goring, 36. Yes, Goring with the other assists. So Murphy and Goring each get an even strength assist. Pluses, that was after the penalty kill, so pluses to all the Kings on the ice, minuses to the Blackhawks. Time of the goal, 10:44. So we have just over half of the first period left. And we are tied 1-1. All right, we're going to swap out lines. Bring on the fourth lines for both teams. Third defensive pairing. So that's going to see Sly Apps facing off against Daigle. 4 versus 2, so LA will have 2-point advantage on the face-off, and they drop the puck. 12, disadvantage left D. Daigle will win, and man, the Kings have been winning just about every face-off except the opening one, and they've been at the disadvantage. Let's see if that'll even out. The Kyer with the puck. 36 is a 34, and he will draw a penalty. That didn't take long. So, Chicago, or this time, Chicago will go on the penalty kill. So, Lekire, what was your infraction? 25, charging. Time of the penalty, 25, be 10:22. Boy, both these team scores a goal, 20 minutes later there's a penalty. So LA will go on the power play. We're going to have to swap lines out again. As Lekire goes into the penalty box, we're going to bring out line 1, unit 1 for LA. For the Blackhawks, we'll bring out unit 1. All right, LA with the power play. Face off in Chicago's end. Dion versus Ruskowski. We drop the puck. 6. Advantage left D. Dion wins the face off. Gets it to Hallard. 25 was a 1. That's going to be a shot on goal. He's got a range of 14. Let's see here. For LA, they are with them on the power play, they are a +1. Chicago's a -1, so it's a wash. 64, saved by Esposito. 52 is a 27. Clear, or do we go to, so clear ratings, we've got 4, 3, we need a 7, and they clear it for a face-off. All right, Dion versus Ruskowski again. 6, advantage left D. Dion wins it, gets it to Howard. LA with the puck in Chicago zone. 66-1, that's going to be shot on net. 14 for a range, saved by Esposito. 55 is a 2, kicks it to his right, D. Murray. That'll knock off some time. Minute left in the power play. Chicago, can they clear it out? 23 is a 5. They do, and it is tipped out over the boards for a neutral zone face-off. 30 seconds left in the kill. We're going to swap lines again. Bring on the second units for both teams. 8:30 left in the period, tied 1-1. All right. Face-off neutral zone, Goring versus Kerr. Goring has the 2-point advantage. 6. He will win, gets it over to left wing Murray. LA into the Chicago zone. 30 seconds left on the power play. 55 is a 1. Murray will take a shot. He has a range of 24. That's a save by Esposito. 24 is 19. Can be picked up by the opposite left D, Gibbs. And the penalty is over. The McCoy will skate across, allow Marks onto the ice. LA has the puck. 35 is a 20. And that will be, he will be knocked off the puck, picked up by the right D Brown. Under 8 minutes to go in the period. Chicago with the puck. 66 is a 1. So Brown is going to get a shot on goal. He's got a rating of 11. Saved by Graham. 24 is a 19. It's going to be picked up by O'Connell. So they keep possession. 32 is a 26. His pass is tipped, picked up by left wing Jensen. That's going to be 4 timings. We're going to change on the fly. So LA will go and change lines and dump. Bring out the third line and the third defensive pairing. 4 is opposite left D. So it's going to go over here. Left D, O'Connell will be going up against 6, the center. So in the corner, left D is an 8. The center is a 6. And you needed to roll a 2 or a 3 for Laurent to win it. He does not. O'Connell will win that battle. Chicago is going to change their lines out as well. And they'll bring up their third line. So they are going to dump 1. It's going to be picked up by the left wing, Wilson. And LA will work their way up with the puck up the ice. 14 is a 5. We'll drop it to a 4. That's going to be shot on goal by Wilson. He's got a shot rating of 15. Saved by Esposito. 61 is a 9. Picked up by his center, Diego. 6 minutes left in the period. Chicago with the puck. 65 is a 35, and there's going to be a penalty. 26, 35. That's just going to be a minor on Daigle. Okay. So Chicago. Daigle with a penalty. What did he do? 13. That's going to be tripping. Time of the penalty is 5:57. And LA will get their second power play. So we need to change lines. We're going to bring out the first units. And for the Blackhawks, it'll be their first units. We'll drop the puck in the Chicago end. Dion versus Ruskowski, and we drop the puck. 10, disadvantaged center. Ruskowski will win the face-off. He will end up getting possession of the puck in his own zone. Can he clear the zone? 25 is a 7. And He clears it, it's tipped, and goes over the boards for a neutral zone face-off. 30 seconds off the penalty kill. Neutral zone face-off, Dion versus Ruskowski. 7 will be advantage right wing. Dion will win the face-off, get it over to Taylor. Taylor on the power play. 14 is a 30. Pass Arsog. So we're going to pass it to the high-frequency shooter, which is going to be Dion. And did he have a 16 rating on assists? He does. So Dion is going to get a shot on net from the pass from Taylor. He's a 24 shot range. That's on net. Can Esposito stop it? 23 is a 6. Yes, he does. And he will smother for a face-off. 1 minute off the power play. We are going to swap lines for both teams. Bring out the second units. 4:30 left in the period. 1 minute left on the power play. All right, Goring versus Kerr in the dot. We're in Chicago's end. They dropped the puck. 3, disadvantage right D. Kerr will win it. Kick it over to Brown. Can he clear the zone? 53 is a 19. He tries, but it's intercepted by the lefty Gibbs. Holding the zone. 21's a 31. Pass physical 12. So what's our intimidation rating? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Nope. So it's going to be picked up by left wing. There is no left wing, so we're going to roll again. 56 is a 34. And let's see here. 2 through 8 is coincidental minors. Otherwise, it's a neutral zone. 8 coincidental minors. So 30 seconds left on the power play. And we get another more minors. So Gibbs for LA. What did you do? 26 elbowing. Second penalty of the game for Gibbs. Time of the penalty is 4:01. There was only about 4 seconds left on that penalty. And let's see, 6. We're going to go from highest to lowest. So we got to decide who's going to get the chance at the coincidental. We got to go from highest rating to lowest rating. Preston, 22. Nope. Kerr, no, so O'Connell with a 15. Nope. Kerr with a 12. Nope, almost. And Brown with an 11. No. So there is no coincidental. Gibbs will have the penalty. And so we're going to have just a few seconds of 4-on-4 before Chicago will get a penalty, power kill, or power play. So, face off in the King zone. Goring versus Kerr. We drop the puck. Okay. 7. Advantage center. Goring will win the face-off. He will end up getting possession of the puck. It's 4-on-4. 16 is a 28. And his pass will be picked off by the right wing, who will get a shot on goal. So Preston, shot range 24. Save by Graham. 25 was a 4. He will kick it to his left wing, Jensen. The kill is done. And we will see Chicago now on the power play for a minute 30. So Jensen trying to clear the puck. 62 is an 8. And that'll be a neutral zone face-off. So his pass hits the boards. It deflected over the boards, and we will have a neutral zone face-off. 1 minute left on the power play. We are going to swap out lines for both teams. So we'll bring out unit number 1 again. And for Chicago, the same thing. Chicago on the penalty, on the power play. 3 minutes left in the period, 1 minute left on the Chicago power play. Neutral zone face-off, Dion versus Ruskowski. 3 advantage left wing. Dion will get it, kick it to Simmer. Simmer with the puck. 36 is a 34. And there's going to be another chance at a penalty here, another chance at coincidentals. Simmer will have a penalty. What did you do? 41. Slashing. Time of the penalty. 13. 2:51. Is there coincidental? So we're going to start 3. So we're going to start with the right wing. Mulvey. We need a 31. Yes. Mulvey. And we're going to give him a roughing for the coincidental. Mulvey. And now we need to see with coincidentals. Could there be an added minor penalty? So we're going to roll both die. Is it a 51 to 66? It is not. So we've still got 30 seconds left on the power play, but it's going to be 4-on-3 here for a little bit. So Simmer is going to be out. And we're going to take Mulvey out. And just 20-some seconds. What is it? Just a few seconds, about 10 seconds of 4-on-3 before we go 4-on-4. Face off in the King's End. Dion versus Ruskowski. Actually, we'll call it neutral. And the face off. 5, disadvantage right wing. That's Ruskowski. He doesn't have one. We roll again. 5. Nope. I just had that. 12. Disadvantage right D. So Ruskowski will win it. Kick it to Murray. Chicago with the puck on the power play. 23 is a 5. That's going to be a shot on goal by Murray. His range is a 15. Chicago on the power play gets a at once at 16. That's on net. Can Graham get it? 51, save. And he will smother for a face-off. That ends the power play. And it'll be a minute 30 of 4-on-4. We are going to swap lines out again. We're on line 1 here. 2, 2. All right. So we're going to have a minute and a half, 2 minutes to go in the period, minute and a half of 4-on-4. We're going to bring out the second unit for both teams. And these lines will finish out the period. So, face off in the King's end. Four on 4. Simmer and Mulvey in the hockey in the belly box. Goring versus Kerr. 9 and disadvantage center, so Kerr wins it. Will gain possession on his own. 4-on-4. 65 is a 29. His pass is intercepted, picked up by the lefty Gibbs, who will get a shot on net. 12 shot range. Save by Esposito. 56 is a 34. And the net's knocked off the mooring for a defensive zone face-off. 1 more minute of 4-on-4, minute and a half left in the period. And we have a face-off in Chicago's end. Drop the puck. Goring will win the face-off. He will end up getting possession of the puck. 4-on-4. 33 is a 1. That's going to be a shot on goal. He has a range of 24. Save by Esposito. 36 is 33. That's going to be kicking out to the right D. Hardy, he will take a shot on net. Hardy has a range of 0, so save. Esposito. 24 is a 19. Picked up by Gibbs. 30 seconds left in the 4-on-4. LA with the puck. 54 is a 32. So we have pass physical 16. We do not have enough there. So it's going to be picked up by the right wing. He will be knocked off the puck. Preston will get it. The 4-on-4 is over. We have 30 seconds left in the period. Chicago has the puck. 14 is a 30. And that'll be an icing. And that's the end of the period. So we're through 1. It's 1-1 in Chicago. Thanks for following along. If you like what you see here, please hit like and subscribe. And I want to thank you for watching Triple G Sports Replays.